Hey everyone, so I'm back home again, as you can see by the bookcase behind me. Also, so you can see like all the books really fast. You can see my Emery Lord one's there, and my Sarah J. Maas books. And then up above me is The Fault in Our Stars, things like that. Yeah, I love this bookcase so much. And it's so good to be home with all my books for the first time in 2 years. Like, they're all in one place, because I had to leave quite a few in the storage unit last summer, and then I don't bring them home all the time. Like, I don't bring all of them home for breaks. I only bring certain ones and things. So I just got home yesterday, and I'm still kind of settling in, and I haven't fully unpacked yet, and I'm so tired. So I think it's gonna probably take me several days to unpack everything, but it's good to be home and to be doing a book haul video for y'all. So I'll get right into that. I didn't receive any books for review the last 2 weeks, but I bought a lot, and I was gifted one last Friday, I think. This book arrived from my secret sister. It is Hold Me Like a Breath by Tiffany Schmidt. It is the first in the Once Upon a Crime Family series, and I had an arc of it last year, and I liked it a lot. Didn't love it, but I liked it. And I have an arc of the sequel, which is titled Break Me Like a Promise, which is Taylor Swift reference. And I'm excited to read that soon, and I'm very glad to own this in hardback. And I'm just sad that I don't have it signed by Tiffany. And she's not, the Bloomsbury tour this year isn't coming anywhere near me, so unfortunately I won't be able to get anything signed, but it is what it is. Anyways, so thank you to my secret sister for Hold Me Like a Breath. And then, like I said, I bought a ton of books. We'll start with my May 3rd pre-orders that arrived. I only had 2. I originally had 4, but I canceled one of them because I had an e-galley of it, and I didn't love it quite as much as I thought I would. And I canceled another just because I was like, I felt like it. And I ended up buying that book anyways later this week at an actual bookstore instead of Amazon, which was probably a good idea, because as nice as it is having cheap books and free shipping from Amazon, I do really want to support indie booksellers and just like actual physical bookstores. So, sorry, I am just really tired today, so I'm not fully into this. Anyways, I got my pre-order of Trader Angels by Anne Blankman, and she wrote The Prisoner of Night and Fog duology, and this is a standalone about the daughter of John Milton, who wrote Paradise Lost. And I actually met Anne today. She had her launch party down in Richmond, so it's signed, as are my arcs of all 3 of her books, and then my hardcovers of the Prisoner of Night and Fog duology. And then I also got The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson, and I read this, I think, completely on Tuesday, mostly at work, and it is so good, y'all. Like, Morgan Matson has not let me down yet. Like, Amy and Roger is probably my least favorite of her books, but I love Second Chance Summer and Since You've Been Gone and The Unexpected Everything. I love Clark McAllister. He's the boy in this book. And I tried to claim him, and apparently he's already claimed. So I can have Frank Porter from Since You've Been Gone, but I can't have Clark. So, but, yeah. And I liked Andy's character development and the focus on family and friendship, and I know some people are like, why does it need to be 500 pages? And honestly, like, I barely even noticed that it was 500 pages, because it was just so good. So, yeah. And then at Half Price Books, we went there Wednesday night. My parents took me to sell some stuff, and that means inevitably I'm going to get books. And they had a ton of the new hardcovers that have come out for 20% off, so I got those. This is the one I originally pre-ordered from Amazon that I ended up getting at half price. It's The Crown by Kira Cass, and it's the final selection book. It's really short. It's only like 279 pages, and there's several places that I felt like it could have been fleshed out more, but I felt like it was a pretty good end to the series, so, yeah. I also got The Rose and the Dagger, which is the sequel to The Wrath and the Dawn, which I absolutely loved. I'm going to wait to read this until I've reread The Wrath and the Dawn, because I haven't read that one in quite a while, so I don't quite remember everything, and I want to go into this with no confusion or anything, because I don't want that to lessen my enjoyment of it at all. Yeah. And then I also got A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. And this thing is huge, guys. Like, I mean, even compared to The Unexpected Everything, which is 500 pages, it is massive. Like, I mean, it's the height. And I can only imagine how fat it would be if it was the height of a normal book, because these pages are tall. I've been reading this since yesterday in the car on the drive home, so I'm hopefully going to finish it later tonight. And I'm liking it a bit more than A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I didn't like nearly as much as Sarah's Stone of Glass series. So this is definitely an improvement. If you kind of liked A Court of Thorns and Roses, but you didn't love it, then I think you might really like this one better. There's a lot of things I think that have been strengthened about certain characters and plot points that have been clarified. So that's all good stuff. And then we also went to Joseph-Beth, of course. We went to Joseph-Beth twice this week, which was amazing. I love going there. It's just, I could stay there for hours, to be honest. So I got, on Wednesday night, after going to Half Price Books, we also went to Joseph-Beth, like I said, and I got Written in the Stars by Aisha Saeed. I think I said that correctly. I asked her a while ago how to pronounce it. I think that's what she said. I love this book so much, guys. I read it last spring for the first time, and it's really strong contemporary fiction. And I wanted to make sure to get it in hardcover now that it's in paperback, because I love the way the hardcover looks, and it's a book that I know that I'm going to treasure. So I figured I might as well get it in hardcover, even though the paperback would have been cheaper. But I like paperback in some circumstances, but to be honest, I just overall prefer hardcover because it holds up better. Like, I mean, the dust jackets can get beaten up, but it holds up better. It's harder to bend and wreck than a paperback, and I try to be very careful with my books, but I don't always succeed. Oh, don't rip. I'm currently pulling off the sticker that Joseph-Beth puts on their books, and it didn't come off all the way. Anyways, then we went back to Joseph-Beth. On Thursday night, I got The Land of 10,000 Madonnas by Kate Hattemer. There were several books I wanted to get, and it was really hard choosing one. I really wanted to get Poison is Not Polite by Robin Stevens, which is the sequel to Murder's Bad Manners, and they're cute, fun, middle-grade mysteries. But the one copy that Joseph-Beth had was kind of a little beat up. Like, not terribly so, but the dust jacket wasn't as neat and tidy as I like to keep mine. So I decided to pass on that, and I narrowed it down to 3 books, and I obviously knew I could not buy all of them. So I begged my mom, and I'm getting 2 of them for my birthday in 2 months. I can't read them till then, so they've been put away, which stinks, but eventually, at least, I'll be getting them eventually. But I chose this one, and it was one of my 2016 reads, and all 3 of the ones I went with have this, theme of summer and Europe. So I'm super excited to read this one. I know that I think Emery Lord really likes it, so I'm excited to see if I like it just as much as she does. So, and then after the author event today, we went over to the indie bookstore, The Fountain, to pick up my pre-order of The Raven King. It is so gorgeous. Just look at that. Look at the artwork. And then, The Raven King and Maggie's name, and then Maggie's name and the title here on the spine, they're all raised. And it feels so pretty, and I can't stop staring at it, which is kind of problematic since I am, in the middle of reading it, as you can see, so I should be doing that instead of staring at the cover, but, Oh, and it's doodled in. And it's signed. I love that book plate. She posted progress, I think, on Twitter, maybe Tumblr too, as she was designing it, and it's just so gorgeous. I'm going to grab my copies of her other books so y'all can see the book plates in those, because I got these from The Fountain as well, and I got them after they came out, but they still gave me the booklets. I'm forgetting words today, guys. So there's the Dream Thieves one. I don't own the Raven Boys yet. I want to get it in hardcover and to match all the others, and The Fountain doesn't have it in hardcover anymore. And then here's the Blue Lily one. It's all the ladies of 300 Foxway. I think that's the correct address. And I love it. So yeah, that's my book haul for today. I'll see you guys again in 3 weeks, and hopefully I'll have acquired some more books to show y'all. Otherwise, yeah, just have a good summer. I'm hoping to read a lot, hoping to finish, or at least write a ton in the book that I'm writing, and I'm hoping to do lots and lots of baking. So look for posts about all of that, and thanks for watching.